God bless Texas. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas.
Howdy, y'all. Now, when you think of Texas, you might not always think of Delta Airlines. But one thing we've learned during the pandemic, expect the unexpected. This has been an amazing week at Elevate. Right, Christina? Oh my, your hair is looking mighty big this afternoon.
Kyle, you know the higher the hair, the closer to God. That's what we say in Texas. But yes, Elevate has been fun, and a true highlight has been connecting with everyone in our one-on-one networking appointments.
Oh, for sure, Christina. But you know what? After 4 days of a virtual conference, I really need to go somewhere, see somebody in person. I could really use a vacation. Liz, didn't you just come back from Paris?
I sure did.
Oh, Paris. The food, the wine, the fashion. Wait, isn't it Fashion Week over there right now?
Liz, didn't you stay at the Plaza Athénée? Did you find a Paris Charles de Gaulle?
Guys, I'm sorry to break your hearts, but it was actually Paris, Texas.
Oh.
We thought it was Paris.
Well, don't even worry about that because there's so many cool things to do and see in Texas. Did you guys know that Texas is actually bigger than any country in Europe? And it's also the second largest state in the U.S. And last but definitely not least, one of my favorite facts, one of my favorite cities, Austin, is actually where Whole Foods and Dr. Pepper was created.
Wow, I did not know that, Liz. Guys, but wait a second. We are missing somebody. Where is Tyler? We are a dedicated team of 4 for the Global Travel Collection and Al Tour. We are 4, not 1, 4 salespeople. Did he not know we were starting at 1 o'clock Eastern and not 1 o'clock Pacific?
Y'all, I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. This week has really opened my mind. I've had a reawakening, you can say, and I've reimagined myself. And I've actually decided to pursue my passion of bull riding, if you can believe it or not. I'm doing really well. I'm at 3 seconds. I've only got 5 more to go, but hey, I'm getting there. And Liz, I do like your Austin factoids, but my favorite one is that Tito's is distilled and made in the capital city of Texas. It's been a great week. It's been very, very great networking, learning, reconnecting. Gosh, it's been so much fun, but this cowboy needs a drink. So I'm going to meet you all at the watering hole with my bull widget, and we will see y'all there soon. Let's head to the watering hole. I know it's only 10 a.m., but hey, I'm thirsty.
What's up, y'all? Come on in for a cocktail. My name is Christina Crean. I am the Senior Texas Sales Coordinator at Tito's Handmade Vodka. Today I'll be showing you how to make one of my favorite cocktails, a strawberry jalapeno Tito Rita. We're gonna start by putting a rim on the glass. I like spicy, so I have a spicy salt mixture here. Just gonna take this lime wedge, run it around, dunk that in the spicy salt. I'm gonna grab my shaker tin and start with a little muddling. Add enough strawberry slices to make about 1 full strawberry. A couple jalapenos to fit your spice preference. Muddle those guys, squish them up a little bit, and then add some ice. grab the Tito's Handmade Vodka for 2 ounces. We will do an ounce of orange liqueur, 1 ounce of lime juice, a little squeeze of simple. Shake this guy up. Dump that bad boy just like a bad boyfriend. And just to make it look pretty, I'm going to take a little strawberry slice and a lime mule. And there you go. Cheers to your very own strawberry jalapeno Tito Rita. One of my favorite things about working for Tito's Handmade Vodka is the opportunity to be able to bring my dog to work. Having that companion by my side whenever I feel it is necessary is just really nice. The rumors are true, we have coworkers.
Sorry, say co-workers.
Yeah.
All right, for who's ready for some prizes? We're giving away that cocktail set you saw in that mixology class. We are giving away to 2 lucky winners. Sarah Bird from the Travel Authority, an Altour branch. You are one of the lucky winners of that cocktail set. Also, Alex Christensen from Pro Travel, congratulations. You have also won a Tito's cocktail set for your home bar. So congratulations. As I mentioned, here for the Global Travel Collection and Altour, we are a strong account management team of 4 dedicated individuals. But Delta, we also have a strong in-market team in Austin, Texas. And I am happy to introduce Jessime Ross, who is going to come on and tell you a little bit about how Delta is building up in Austin, Texas. So Jessime, I'll turn it over to you.
Oh, howdy, y'all. As some of you I do know from past adventures, I'm super excited to join you today and share more with you about Austin, Texas. Now, for those of you that I don't know, I'm a national account manager for global sales and at Delta Airlines. And after 9 years at Delta, 5 moves, I am so glad to be back in Texas for a whole 3 weeks and very excited to call Austin, Texas my home. So there is truly so much going on here. You really should come visit. And I know exactly how you can get here on Delta and our partners. So Delta has 10 nonstop destinations from Austin, connecting folks to our core hubs, Atlanta, Minneapolis, Detroit, Salt Lake, and our coastal hubs. We have Seattle, LA, Boston, JFK, as well as nonstops to Raleigh, Durham, and Cincinnati. With 31 peak daily departures, you can easily get here on a nonstop flight or a seamless connection from one of our hubs because there is more flights being added here to Austin. Now, all of our aircraft here, it's not the small, tiny planes. We have the mainline jets and offer you premium options so you can decide how you want to fly when you fly with Delta to Austin. First class, check. We have Comfort Plus, check. And we have a very unique, very authentic Sky Club experience with a sky deck here too. And there's nothing like jet fuel in the air, just basking in the sun, warm Texas sun with the Tito's in hand. It's pretty nice, y'all. So Delta is committed to being Austin's preferred global airline. And with our JV partners, there is more options to get here. We have Aeromexico connecting you to Mexico City and beyond. And in spring of 2022, KLM is launching a brand new route nonstop from Amsterdam to Austin, Texas. We are very excited to be growing in this city, investing in the community, and I'm pretty sure my job description said I need to really try hard and live like a local. So what can I say? I'm making my rounds to try all the amazing food, drinks, and check out all the live music. This scene here is amazing. Doesn't matter what you're in the mood for, definitely get your dancing shoes on. It'll be a great time. So this is really important to me, and I would love to invite y'all to come on down. There is so much to do here. I'll be happy to be your tour guide and show you everything that this amazing city has to offer. And we'll probably see why they have a saying here, saying keep Austin weird. You'll see a little bit of that too. Thank you so very much for all of your support. Cheers, and let's keep the party going.
Jessime, thank you so much. I like the Tito's bottle in the back. I got my cocktail right here. Really appreciate you being on. But I think it's time for some more winners. Widget and myself are going to hand out what our JV partners gave swag bags. Fun, exciting products from Virgin Atlantic, Aeromexico, Korean, Air France, KLM. We've got all these swag bags, and the winners are Georgia Finkel from Pro, Christy Danforth from Zell, Barbara Koppelman from Pro, Linda Sperry from Alltour, Persephone, sorry, I just butchered that name. Persephone Dolan from Alltour and Victoria Matheson from AHT. We are excited to give you these swag bags. It's my pleasure now to introduce one of my colleagues who's also boots on the ground in Austin, Ira. Ira's going to give you some more information on Austin, what you can expect, and I'm going to keep practicing to get this 8 seconds I need to win. So Ira, are you there?
I sure am, and I've got my cocktail right here with my Tito's. Yay! So cheers, hola, and bienvenidos, everyone. I am glad to be here and today with you all, and I really wanted to keep the party going here with Internova for Elevate. My name is Ira Mercado Dixon. I'm based here in Austin, Texas, sales account executive for Delta. Been with Delta for 11 years. Almost lost 1 year. Everybody lost a year, right? Last year. Austin, Texas is home to my familia. And my roots are very deep in Central Texas and South Texas. And I'm so pleased and honored to represent the city here in Austin, Texas, in this beautiful growing city. For Delta Airlines, Austin is a focus city. We are invested in growing our presence here. But more importantly, it's my city, my home, where I work and where I play. When I say Austin to you, you might think of music, barbecue, or tacos, tequila, and Tito's. Whatever it is, we do it bigger in Texas. And today, I'm so excited to introduce you to Omar Lozano. He is the Director of Music Marketing with our amazing partners, Visit Texas. He serves as the liaison for the Austin music community and the tourism and hospitality industry. Omar creates marketing, tourism, and hospitality programs and campaigns to promote Austin as the live music capital of the world internationally, which it truly is. There are so many things that you can see and listen to and all kinds of music. We have it all for you. We are glad we could get him this week as we are going into the second weekend for Austin City Limits, which is a huge music festival. And you might have seen all the clips on TikTok and Instagram and all over the news. There are so many amazing artists and many more to come on the next weekend for this music festival, and one of many that we have in Austin. Now, I would like to pass the mic over to Omar to share more with you about all about Austin and all the goodies and things to that you can see just to entice you to come and bring your clients here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Omar Lozano. I'm the Director of Music Marketing for Visit Austin. Super happy to be here. Thanks so much to Delta for inviting us to tell you a little bit about Austin, Texas. Really excited to introduce our destination to y'all and invite you to come experience our city on Delta or a Delta preferred partner. So I'm going to take y'all through a little bit of an introduction through Austin. Gonna share my screen here. There we go. How's that look for everyone? Awesome. Cool. So to kick things off, I'd love to share a video with y'all so y'all can get some of the energy and some of the vibe that we have here to offer in Austin. Awesome. So y'all are invited. Thanks again for having me. I'm going to jump right into it. So for some of y'all who haven't heard of Austin, I know it's been on top of the news for some of us. But Austin is the capital of Texas. It's located in central Texas in the Hill Country region, so a lot of really great nature around. Austin is also very close and strategically located to Dallas and Houston, within an hour flight or 2 or 3 hours driving. So definitely a great spot to hit other destinations as well. Above all else, you might have heard of live music in Austin. We are known as the live music capital of the world. We have over 250 live music venues here in the city, where you can catch any type of any style of music, everywhere from clubs to concert halls to parks to grocery stores. You'll find music wherever you go. It's a big part of our culture. Austin's also known for its music festivals. We are actually smack in the middle of ACL, Austin City Limits Music Festival weekends. Last weekend was the first weekend, and this weekend will continue with thousands of folks out in Zilker Park here in Austin, a really great park next to the city. We're also known for South by Southwest, which is a really great festival and conference that deals with music, film, technology, education, and more. It's definitely a global meetup point for a lot of different industries, and we're excited to have it back in person next year in March. Here's a couple pictures of some live music that you can experience here in the city. And I know it might be just around lunchtime for some of y'all, so I figured make y'all salivate a little bit. Austin is really becoming one of those amazing foodie destinations in the U.S., not only known for our Tex-Mex and barbecue, but also our really vast selection of fusion cuisines and our food trucks, which are really great ice cream truck looking things with kitchens inside, and they're located all over the city with all types of food. It's really a great place for a lot of up and coming chefs to experiment, to really grow their craft before they open up some of the great brick and mortars that we have here. So coming to Austin, you can expect to find some very amazing chefs, some award-winning chefs, some James Beard nominated and award-winning chefs such as Franklin Barbecue or Tyson Cole from Uchi and Laundrette. So Austin is definitely where you come to try all the authentic flavors of Texas. Here's some more foodie shots for y'all. And something new that's been really great and amazing to see develop in Austin is the way that we've really become a top tier sporting destination in the last 4 or 5 years through Circuit of the Americas, which is an amazing purpose-built racetrack here in the city. That's where Formula One happens, as well as Grand Prix of the Americas, MotoGP, which is happening, I believe, or which just happened as well. And NASCAR, which is announced its return for next year in the spring. So lots of really great motorsports events that have been happening, as well as professional televised sporting events such as Dell Match Play on the golf tip. And this summer, we announced the joining of a new Major League Soccer team, Austin FC, which is a pro MLS team, one of Austin's first pro teams. And their matches began this summer in the amazing new stadium, Q2 Stadium, which we'll talk a little bit more about here in a sec. Austin is a great town for wellness and outdoors. It's definitely in our culture. There's so much to do. As you can see here, you can see our skyline, and directly next to our downtown, you can literally walk from your hotel, and there is an amazing lake called Lady Bird Lake. You can rent paddle boards, you can rent kayaks, You can float on the water. There's also a lot of trails around the lake, so you can go running or biking. There's also some freshwater springs close by. Barton Springs is a really amazing freshwater spring that stays cold all year long. And for those of you who are looking for a little bit more adventure, since Austin's in this really great region of the Hill Country, there's a lot of really awesome long distance cycling opportunities, climbing, hiking, and of course golf. So there's definitely a lot of opportunity and a lot to offer when it comes to outdoors and wellness here in Austin. For those of y'all who love to shop, one of our newest developments in Austin is the Domain. There's 100 shops, 14 restaurants, and 4 on-site hotel properties. Some great retail options and trusted names such as Dillard's and Macy's, but also some really amazing luxury brands that are really sought after, like Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co., and more. One of the great things about Austin that we have to offer is, of course, we have your Hilton, your Marriott's, and your other trusted hotel brands. But we also have a good number of these really amazing boutique properties that are one of a kind and uniquely designed with the identity and culture of Austin in mind. So Austin proper and Hotel Magdalena and Commodore Perry, these are some really amazing, unique hotel boutique experiences that you can experience when you're here in Austin. Here's just a quick snapshot of some growth in the last 5 years. And as you can see, hotel rooms and accessibility has been increasing here in the city, especially to accommodate a lot of these great events coming into town. And so we're super excited to see that. Some other really great new developments, Q2 Stadium, which I mentioned earlier. This is where Austin FC is playing. This is a stadium built very much like European pro football soccer stadiums. So as you can see, it's a really amazing experience, and there is already a fanatic following for this team. So you can expect to see folks in green running around this part of town during game nights. So definitely something to look out for. Secondly, Moody Amphitheater is a great amphitheater that's been in construction for a bit and finally opened this summer. It's an amazing live concert amphitheater, but also a park where folks can come experience and walk around. And there's a lot of great native plants, and it's just a really beautiful example of placemaking, and has a really great view of our skyline in Capitol. And next year we can look forward to a really big arena joining Austin's entertainment, the Moody Center, which is opening next spring. And here you'll be able to see some of the great UT basketball games, but it's also an arena that's built specifically for live music as well. So a lot of global touring talent has already been announced. I believe Weekend is going to be the first performer, along with some other great global headlining touring talent. So a lot to look forward to here in the city. Our Austin Airport, grateful to have folks like Delta. We are the second fastest growing mid-size airport in the US. We have 2 terminals, 37 gates, and roughly 350 flights with nonstop service to 7 destinations. One of my favorite things about the airport is that it's so close to town. You never have to stress about being late. It's about 10 to 15 minutes from most parts of the city. So you can get there pretty quick. And there are plenty of hotel lodging options in the area. There's like 10 to 15 hotels within 10 minutes. So definitely a really great experience once you touch down here in Austin. All right, and that's all I got for y'all today. I hope it was a good little introduction to Austin and some of the great things we have to offer. Please follow us on our social media to learn a little bit more about some of the things happening here. or check out our website at visitaustin.org. And feel free to drop me an email with any questions, or if you're coming to town and looking for some custom tailored recommendations, I'm your guy. I'm happy to help. Thank you all so much. Awesome. And we got some really great, we couldn't leave y'all, we couldn't talk about music and leave y'all without having heard some great talent that we have here in the city. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce one of my favorite musicians here in the city, Hayden Vatera. Hayden Vatera is an incredible musician and fiddle player. He's played with Sleep at the Wheel. He's shared the stage with a number of Grammy Award-winning performers such as Los Lonely Boys, Enanitos Verdes, and his music has been featured on various on-screen projects, including some of Robert Rodriguez's films, like From Dusk Till Dawn, the series. He's also shared the stage with some really great icons such as George Strait and Stevie Wonder, and has done some really great work with one of the co-founding members of Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Mark Wood, and is doing some really amazing mentorship programs with students around the U.S. So his current project is called Tequila Rock Revolution. I encourage y'all to check it out. It's a really amazing 8-piece supergroup, metal meets mariachi, but really a spectacle of sight and sound. So I'm really happy to have Hayden here. Thank you so much, Hayden. Looking forward to hearing you, and thank you all again for being here.
Gracias, Omar. It's great to be here. Hope everybody's doing great. Howdy from Austin, Texas. A few little adjustments here. I came to Austin, well, as a child I came with my parents. My uncle actually went to UT, and we came to visit him, but I don't remember it that well. But the first time Austin really stuck out in my head was in high school when I would come up for the UIL, which is the University Interscholastic League music performances, competitions. Growing up in El Campo, Texas, a small town about 2 hours from here, about an hour south of Houston, playing the violin. I was one of 3 violinists, me, my brother, and my sister. So we didn't have any kind of local or regional orchestra opportunities, but we got to come up here to Austin and perform for the judges and get rated and everything. And I just remember the first time I went to Mount Bunnell, Barton Springs, saw the beautiful downtown, and at 17, the mystery of what 6th Street was. But then I came here to UT and in 1992, and I never left. I love this town, and I'm so proud to be able to represent it. And had great opportunities to travel with Visit Austin. Thanks to Omar for always thinking of me and for the support. And I remember I was just looking at it about 3 years ago. I went to Mexico City to play for Delta when you guys were announcing I believe the nonstop flight. So that was a blast, and just letting you know that anytime you want me to go there again, I'm ready. All right, so I want to start off with an original song right here, it being Hispanic Heritage Month. My mom's from Mexico, my dad's from Texas. I grew up speaking Spanish and listening to Spanish music, as well as all the, country music, George Strait and Southern rock and Stevie Ray and all that stuff. So this is what you get when you mix that all up. This is actually a song title track from my 2010 album called Súbete, which in English means, rise up, or actually like this one's more like get in the car and let's go for a ride, Súbete. And I did it with my good buddies that also grew up in El Campo, the Vallejo brothers. And anybody who knows Austin music knows Vallejo is one of the icons of music. They've been around for 25 years, I believe. And they were just guys that I really looked up to growing up, and then coming to Austin once they started doing their music thing, they were my big heroes. And this is a song that we did together. It's called Súbete. Súbete a mi ride, I'm rolling, mamita. Atrévete a conocerme, chiquita. I'll take you on an aventura, mijita. Súbete a mi ride, let's roll, mamacita. Come on, let's get it on. and shotgun, mamita. Junto a mí is where you wanna be, yeah. Rolling on an open road is la vida. Yeah, it doesn't matter where we go, princesita. Oh yeah, come on, súbete. 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 Little original Tex-Mex Texas rock for you right there. As Omar mentioned, I was fortunate enough and had the great honor to perform with the multi Grammy winning Asleep at the Wheel. I played with them from 2003 to 2005. I got that gig by my first real gig on the tour bus and all that was with Austin artist Rick Trevino, Grammy winner Rick Trevino, who was on Sony Columbia at the time. And I remember getting that gig. I had met Dale Watson, the legendary Dale Watson, one of the years, through a girlfriend actually. And when I heard that Rick Trevino was looking for a new fiddle player, he was the only guy that I knew in town. And Dale was so gracious. Anyone who knows him knows he'd give the shirt off his back. He's such a great guy, and what an icon of Texas music, and let alone Austin music. And I called him. He gave me the info for Rick's band. I auditioned, and at 22 years old, back in 1997, I got the gig with Rick, jumped on the tour bus, traveled the world with his band, and some of the best days of my life, really. Through Rick's band, I met Jason Roberts, who is now leader of the Texas Playboys. The Texas Playboys, in case you don't know, were the band that Bob Wills started. If you've ever heard the Waylon song, Bob Wills is still the king. Bob Wills was basically the creator of what we call Western swing, and he basically took like big band jazz, big band like Count Basie type music, and Texified it, put twin fiddles and steel guitar and all kinds of cool instrumentation. And it's the sort of like the music of Texas. And that's what Asleep at the Wheel has done for actually the last 50 years. I'm proud to be a part of their 50th anniversary show coming up this next Friday, the 15th, here in Austin. If you happen to be here, or if you want to see some great Texas music, come see Asleep at the Wheel. I won't actually be performing, but I'll be there as one of the alumni. And it's such a great honor. But I met Jason. He introduced me to Ray Benson. Later, when there was an opening there, I got the gig with Asleep at the Wheel. And then I got to tour with them for a couple of years. We did a live at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth, live at Billy Bob's DVD. And Ray was always gracious enough to allow me to represent my Hispanic heritage. Like I said, this being Hispanic Heritage Month, I kind of want to showcase that a little bit. And I always got to do a Freddie Fender song, so I want to do the one that I recorded with Asleep at the Wheel. This one's called Before the Next Teardrop Falls. If he brings you happiness, then I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart and the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad, te deseo lo más bueno a los dos. Pero si te hace llorar, a mí me puedes hablar y estaré contigo cuando triste estás. Anytime you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop that you cry. And if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Old Freddie Fender for you. I got a couple of minutes left. Thank you so much for allowing me to perform for you. It's such an honor. Appreciate Delta providing such great service all the time and good people. And of course, visit Austin. And hope you've enjoyed this music. Beth James coming up. They're awesome. And I'm going to do, in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, a little taste of mariachi with a little electronic looping for you. That's basically where I hit a little pedal and it plays back what I just played so I can stack other stuff on top. And we'll see how it goes. Con una cinta morada, yo tenía mi cascabel. Y como era de oropel, se lo di a mi prenda amada, pa' que jugara con él allá por la madrugada. Por la ventana platicando con Leonor, anoche por la ventana. Me pidió que le cantara el cascabel por menor y que no me dilatara, me lo pedía de un favor. Ay, como resumba y suena. Ay, como resumba y suena, resumba y va resumbando, resumba y va resumbando mi cascabel. There you go. Thank you so much. Come see Austin, Texas.
Hayden, I know you can't see the chat, but I want to give you my round of applause. I thought that was phenomenal. And let me tell you, the chat is on fire and people are saying how amazing and how much they enjoyed that performance. So thank you so much. And also appreciate the shout out to Hispanic Heritage Month as well. We're all celebrating it this month. And now it's my pleasure to do one of my favorite things, give out prizes. And when I think of prizes, I always think of Delta Status. And we are going to give out 3 golds and 3 silver statuses today. And I'm going to be announcing our winners momentarily. All right. So from Altor, we have Diana Lacey and Mary McDaniel. Diana is getting the silver status. Mary is getting the gold status. From Pro, we have Phoebe Pulachar from Pro Travel. She's getting a silver status. And then Christopher Prongar from Pro Travel getting gold status. And Zell Michael Chick is getting silver status. And Ruth Pellet from Zell is getting gold status. Congratulations to the grand prize winners. And now I also have the distinct pleasure of also presenting our next performer, Beth James. And just a little bit about Beth James. They're a married indie folk duo from Austin, made up of award-winning singers and songwriters, Michaela Beth and Jordan James. Their music navigates effortlessly through American music tradition rooted in storytelling, but with added indie pop and rock elements, intricate guitar work, and arresting harmony. So round of applause for our next act, Beth James.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, guys.
Thank you guys so much for having us. We're so excited to be here for Delta, and thank you, Visit Austin. Austin's one of our favorite places in the whole world. It's our favorite city ever. We moved here about 6 or 7 years ago. We just had graduated college, and we were like, we want to find like the coolest music town. And a bunch of our friends were moving to New York. A bunch of our friends were moving to LA and Nashville. And I talked in all of my friends, including my now wife. I talked her in. We moved to Austin. And it's really...
Best decision ever.
It's the best decision ever. The one thing I do want to say before we sing a song, Omar is totally right. We've had the pleasure to sing the national anthem at the Austin FC games like 2 or 3 times. And it is wild. You guys got to come to Austin and go to an Austin FC game. The energy in there, isn't it nuts?
It's incredible. It's one of the most fun I've ever had at any sporting event ever.
Yeah, and I love sports.
I'm not even a sports person.
I love sports, and I think it's like my favorite. But we're going to sing you guys some songs. This first song we're going to sing is about during the pandemic. I mean, we're still in it, but we really wanted to get a dog. We ended up not getting a dog, but we wrote a song about not having a dog. It's called...
And we'll get a dog someday.
We will.
But this song is called Dog We Don't.
Morning comes, you're the sunrise laying there, warmer than the Texas summer air. Powder blue horizon, your eyes make me feel so fine. I like talking with you. I like making your breakfast. And I like walking with you. Naming a dog we don't have. A dog we don't have.
We'll get a house down south, not a bachelor pad, and make it last just like your mom and dad. Now everything is easy, baby. I get to sleep alright.
I like talking with you. I like making your breakfast. And I like walking with you. Naming a dog we don't have. A dog we don't have. be waiting by the door.
Need you more each day than I did before.
Howling out your name, little mama. Let the neighbors knock. I like talking with you. I like making your breakfast. And I like walking with you. Naming a dog we don't have. I like talking with you. I like making your breakfast. And I like walking with you. Naming a dog we don't have. A dog we don't have. A dog we don't have. Yeah. So we had something crazy happen to us a couple of years ago. We were hanging out, and a guy by the name of Spike Lee called us on the phone and said, "Hey, you want to use? Could I use one of your songs in a movie?" And so we said, "Absolutely." So we actually got to have a song in the movie Black Klansman, which how many years ago was it?
I think it was in 2018. It was such a amazing year for music and movies. A Star Was Born, swept all of the awards. So the movie Black Klansman actually did win an Academy Award, but unfortunately this song lost to A Star Is Born. But that's okay.
It's called Lion Eyes, and here it is. She watches from the table at the bar. She's young and wild and able, praying from afar.
Her mane is burnt and auburn like the newest spring. Her skin is soft and golden, made of gold.
She looks right through your heart, that's sharp in the dark.
She wants you to surrender.
That pretty appetite is fleeting through the night. She wants you to surrender. Lion eyes, her lion eyes. She wants you, she needs you, she's got to feed those lion eyes. Her happiness is tortured ecstasy.
She wants you to go faithfully.
She looks right through your heart, that's my sharp in the dark.
She wants you to surrender.
That pretty appetite is feeding through the night. She wants you to surrender. Lion eyes, her lion eyes. She wants you, she needs you, she's got to feed those lion eyes.
She'll catch you and deceive you.
Make love to you and leave as she prowls in her disguise. Lion eyes, her lion eyes. She wants you, she needs you, she's got to feed those lion eyes. Thank you guys so much. Thanks again for having us, Delta, and Visit Austin. Omar, thanks for having us. We're gonna sing you guys one more song, and this is actually our love song to the city of Austin. We travel a lot, playing around the country with Beth James, and we went to a city. I'm not gonna name the city because I don't want to talk trash on a city, but we went to a city, and it was actually a pretty big city, and we were just hanging out, and we were like, let's go hear some music, and there was nothing going on. So we actually stayed in the hotel room and we wrote this song, and it's called I Miss the Music in Austin. And I want to tell you guys, Austin there's so many great things about it. I mean, Omar said a lot about it, the great restaurants. By the way, got to go to Uchi. It's so good. But it has so much music going on. And I want to say one thing. If you do come to visit Austin, you got to go to the Continental Club, the Gallery. The Continental Club is like a famous, pretty big club. But there's a music venue on top of a tattoo shop called the Gallery. It's my favorite venue in town. But we wrote this song when we were out on that tour, and we just were missing the music in Austin. Yeah, so we're gonna sing it for you.
So the song's called I Miss the Music in Austin, and we hope that when you visit, when you leave, y'all really miss the music in Austin and want to come.
Absolutely. I miss the music in Austin. Patio lights and a Lone Star Band. Simple songs with new friends. I miss the music in Austin. I got a job that pays the bills, playing songs for folk, eating fancy meals, traveling around in cheap hotels. I got a job that pays the bills, and I feel lost when I'm far away, searching for the sun on a cloudy day, till I'm under open sky. I pray, and I feel lost when I'm far away. Ooh. I've seen mountains and ocean blue, flown twice the time as eagles do, gone everywhere I needed to, but I miss the music in Austin. Whoa, whoa, I miss the music in Austin. Patio lights and a Lone Star Band, simple songs with new friends, and I miss the music in Austin. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you so much, Delta, and thank you so much, Visit Austin. And I hope to see you really soon in Austin. Come hang out. It's going to be great. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. Your voices are beautiful. The harmonizing is unbelievable. And that's probably why you got married, because you make beautiful music together. But so to Hayden and Beth and James, we thank you so much. We hope to see you on Delta soon. I know we have given you both gold status, Hayden, Beth, and James with 3 people. And hopefully we will hear your music in Delta Studio. So with that, I have my margarita, my Tito's margarita, and I am ready to do some more prizes. So we were trying to think of what we thought was the the piece de resistance, the big prize. And then we thought about this, and this is a great prize, but Kyle actually has one that we think is even better after this. But we'll start with this one because it's pretty good. So what we thought was going to be the grand prize, but is now the secondary grand prize, is 2 first-class tickets to Austin. It is a $500 land certificate from our friends at Delta Vacation. Waldo, you all know and love him, so very cool. Jessime hinted that there's an amazing Sky Club experience, so we're going to give you a VIP Sky Club experience at Austin. We have a swag bag full of all things, including a Yeti, because Yeti is from Austin. That's coming from our friends at Visit Austin. And then they were also nice enough to, I see, we love Waldo. I know everybody loves Waldo, right? A tour from the CVB. They probably gave us like 8 choices, so I'm not even going to list them all. You can choose your number one. So the thing that we have started doing, and we will continue to do moving into 2022, because 21's almost done. If you're winning a big prize, you have to be here to ring your call button, your flight attendant call button. So go ahead and put your name in the chat. I'm going to call out a name. If you're not here, then we're going to move on to the next name. So hopefully you are. So our first, our grand prize winner, should you be here, and remember, put your name in the chat, is Nancy K. Strider from Pro Travel. Nancy, if you are here, put your name in here. Oh my God, everything, it's going nuts around here. No. Don't everybody put your name in there, just Nancy. Nancy, are you here? Is anybody seeing Nancy? Nancy. Do we see Nancy in here? Going once. Kyle and Tyler, Liz, stop me if she's in here and I'm not seeing it. 2, Nancy. Do we see Nancy? Number 3. Okay, Nancy, we're going by the wayside. All right, we're going to do number 2. Number 2, if you're here. Rosemary Lucy from Altour. Rosemary, if you are here, please ring your flight attendant call button. Ivy, I see you, but it's not you this time, my friend. Maybe in the future, right? Rosemary? Oh, Rosemary's here. Okay. I see you, Rosemary. Rosemary, congratulations. You have 2 first-class tickets to Austin. You are going to be staying. You're going to be going to the Sky Club. You've got a swag bag. You've got tours. You've got amazing things coming to you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our full Internova GTC team. Kyle, I think that's you, my friend. Come on back on.
Yes, thanks, Christina. Wow, what a fantastic way to end Elevate this year. The prizes, the music. A special thanks to our partners, Omar from Visit Austin. I can't wait to go. And our amazing musical talents, Hayden and Beth James. You know, they always say music has the power to feel, heal, and connect. I was thinking about that, and that's a lot like travel. So what we want to do with you is we want to reconnect with you in person. So we want to take a lucky group of winners on a fam trip to Austin. I mentioned in the beginning the great thing about this team. We are the Delta difference for the Global Travel Collection and Altour. We are a strong account management team of 4 people. You get 4 people dedicated to your account, not 1, but 4. And we would like to travel with a lucky group of travel advisors and friends down to Austin, Texas on a fam trip. So I'm gonna read out the names, and we selected the winners based on the engagement in the chat. So I know you're here, no need to ring the flight attendant call bell button in the chat. So the lucky winners of the fam trip, the upcoming fam trip to Austin, Texas, from Altour, we have Stephanie Cooper, Bahar Schmidt, congratulations. From Zell, we have Aaron Steinberg and Ivy Mathis. And from Pro Travel, we have Patricia Acousti and Jennifer Trennan. Congratulations, everybody. And in closing, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for sticking with us, being with us on all of our virtual WebEx events over the last 18 months. From me personally, you truly helped me get through the pandemic. These WebEx updates, the Adventure series, the Refresh series, the Discover series were really some of the highlights of my work week. So thank you very much. Thank you for supporting Delta and our mutual customers. We truly appreciate the partnership. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we wish you a good weekend, and we will see you soon on our upcoming WebEx updates.
Thank you all very